My mother suffered through the Great Depression, and she never let me forget it. Poverty and hunger have a way of working its way into memory and setting the course for life. My mother's plate never left the table with a scrap of food remaining. And if a stranger appeared at the door hungry and needing a meal, she never turned them away. She used to tell a story of a day when a bag of flour fell off a truck passing near her rural home. The driver went on, unaware of his loss. Word spread among the neighbors of the spilled flour mingled with the dust of the road. My mother went down with a bag and scooped up what she could, separating the dirt from the flour and taking it home to make biscuits. To her poor sharecropper family, it was like manna from heaven. You'll see times like that again, she used to tell me with her finger wagging in my face. But I was young and times were good and I never knew a day of hunger or loss. So I would listen dutifully and then run out the door and get on with work, play, and life. That was ancient history, I thought. It'll never happen again. But lately, I'm thinking we might see those days again. I read that thrift stores are seeing a rise in traffic. Discount stores are doing a very good business as people begin to tighten their belts and do with less. The major retailers are predicting leaner Christmas sales as layoffs mount and fear of harder economic times cause shoppers to rein in their buying. In past recessions, the wealthy could always afford to buy a new Mercedes or Lexus or take a shopping spree on Fifth Avenue buying up $3,000 handbags. But with their stock portfolios shrunk by 1/3 or more, it appears they have to make economies in their shopping. A few years ago, I heard a man warn, "Prepare now to reduce your standard of living." But I've always kept that in the back of my mind. Will we heed this warning today? There is a danger today. We look around and see that things look the same. The stores are still full of merchandise. We can fill our cars with gas, which has suddenly dropped in price. Life looks like it's going along normally. That's the problem. We're not moved with a sense of urgency to prepare ourselves for tough times. The Bible says, "For man also does not know his time, like fish taken in a cruel net, like birds caught in a snare, so the sons of men are snared in an evil time when it falls suddenly upon them." The world can change quickly, catching us unprepared unless we heed the signs of warning in advance. God has given this generation ample warning. We do not have to be snared in an evil time. I still see my mother standing in the doorway, finger raised as if pointing to the future. I hear her words, "You'll see times like that again." And I wonder if indeed we are. For GN Magazine, I'm Darius McNeely.